Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for this rich collection of stories we've heard and voices and hearing about what people are working on with linked data and considering with linked data. I think it's such a rich topic for further discussion. So, and thank you for all the questions and for people who participated in the questions. I think that was also really helpful too. So our contact information is going to be in a follow-up email that will go out to all the registrants along with links to our website. There will be an edited recording of today's webinar that will be available on our website in the coming days. So to wrap things up, I'd like to describe the next work of our consortium and invite you all to participate. In early June 6th and 7th, we'll be meeting here at Stanford to discuss issues of terminology as they relate to linked data. And I think as we've heard touched on in several of the presentations today, terminology is a key aspect of linked data. It's important in linked data as it is in our work as conservators and conservation scientists. And we choose our words with great specificity in our documentation, and addressing how terminology works in a linked context is a critical topic. In this workshop, we'll discuss what thesauri and vocabularies are used in conservation and what gaps in coverage there may be. We'll talk about aligning multiple thesauri and creating microthesauri, and we'll dive into SKAs, or Simple Knowledge Organization Systems, as a way to express terminology in linked data. This workshop is free and registration is open. Space is limited, but we very much welcome participants beyond our core consortium members. A link to registration is findable on our project website and will also be in that follow-up email. In preparation for this workshop, we currently have a questionnaire open about what vocabularies, glossaries, or thesauri are being used by all of you in your work. Please fill it out. There's a link to it in the follow-up email and also on our website. Our second in-person workshop will be in September. On September 12th and 13th, we'll meet in London to discuss modeling and encoding conservation records as linked data. We will circulate a separate questionnaire for that workshop. And we would also request that you send us typical documentation records that you produce. So this will help us as we look at different modeling scenarios. Then we'll have a second webinar on November 8th to review what we've done and share our plans for next steps. The final product of our work as a consortium this year will be a guide to best practices and what we've thought about as we've done all of this work in the year past. We want to provide information and tools to people so that as you consider how you might work with linked data and how you might implement it with your projects, you have additional resources. So I'm going to hand this back over to Thanasis for some last words, but I'd really like to thank you all for joining us today, and please stay in touch. I've learned a lot, and I hope you have too. I think this is a rich topic for much further discussion. Thank you.
And it's my turn to thank Kristen really, and her contribution has been pivotal really for the project. It wouldn't have been possible otherwise. And of course, Ryan, Liu, and the team in Stanford, they've helped a lot with the organization of the webinar, as has our administrator, Gabrielle Grigorieva, who has been keeping track of all of us. Finally, of course, I would like to say a big thank you to the speakers of the session today. Very interesting insights around linked data and beyond that. We will be in touch soon. Stay tuned, please, and thank you for looking on. Goodbye.